Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year. This is the first video of the new year. The new book is out. It's called The Story of Sleep from A to ZZZZ. So feel free to check that out on Amazon. The link to that and Let's Talk About Sleep are in the description box down below. Make sure you subscribe. We're for the new year. We're trying to get to 1,000. Almost there. Once we get there, lucky viewer will get a signed copy of Let's Talk About Sleep. But you got to be in it to win it, so make sure that you subscribe. I think probably what I'll do is once we get there, then maybe we'll have 2,000 subscribers, I'll send a signed copy of The Story of Sleep. So, as I always say, these videos are for education only, but feel free to leave questions and comments. Once a month, I will answer any and all. So I make a video, 1 or 2 videos a month answering any and all questions. If you ask a video, if you ask a question, I should say, just be patient for me to make a video on it, but I will get to them, promise. All right, so today's topic comes from one of my journals that I read called Sleep Health. It's a journal of the National Sleep Foundation. And this study is really kind of interesting and kind of telling, actually. You know, this channel is Let's Talk About Sleep, right? And that's kind of what we are focusing on, of course. But what they did, this is a study out of United Kingdom, actually a couple different places, United Kingdom, Canada, someplace in the U.S., and what they looked at was how sleep and physical activity affects mental health and life satisfaction in new parents, okay, during the transition to parenthood. So this is a 1-year study, a 12-month study, okay, and they looked at 157 couples, right, so a fair number of people, right, and what they looked at was to see, they had this thing called a short-form quality of life survey. They checked their sleep with sleep logs, and their physical activity was measured with an accelerometer. So it's kind of like almost like measuring steps, let's say. Okay, so it measures physical activity from a thing they wear on their wrist. Okay, and what they found was pretty interesting study. Again, this is over a year's time. They checked them out at baseline, 6 months, then 12 months. Okay, they had them measure these things: mental health, physical activity, and sleep. And what they found was that mental health for new parents was not actually related to physical activity, which is kind of surprising, right? People think that if you want to feel better, you exercise more. What was found, though, was that sleep actually predicted mental health. Okay, so at 6 months, sleep was related to mental health, and at 12 months was related to mental health, meaning that the more they slept, the more they rated their mental health, their life satisfaction higher. Okay, so basically what this is saying, what this study resulted in, is saying that basically for new parents and those who are transitioning to parenthood, getting proper sleep is really the most important thing when it comes to quality of life and being satisfied and feeling like you're able to, function well. Of course, exercise is super important, but just this one study didn't find that exercise correlated. But that doesn't, that's not a make or break type of thing. You want to exercise, you want to make sure you're getting quality sleep, but this study shows, especially in parenthood, right? New parents, this is a very vulnerable situation. This shows that sleep plays a major role in that. So make sure you get your sleep, all you new parents out there. And if you're thinking about having children, make sure you practice good sleep habits. Watch this channel, read those books. All right. So that's the video for today. If there's any questions on this or comments on this, leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, all you new parents out there and everybody else, sleep well.